Hey guys, Danny and Greg here, and this is going to be a video tutorial for electric guitar for the song Furious by Jeremy Riddle. On this song, we're going to break it up in parts, mainly because the intro and choruses are very similar. They just drive kind of some power chords, high power chords. So we'll show you what each one of those look like, and then we'll back up into the verses and the second half of the second chorus, which is on the top of the second page. So for now, the intro sounds like this with the high power chords. 1, 2, ready, so I'll show you now on the choruses why they're very similar and why we're skipping around on this. So the chorus, then when you get to as love is deep, as love is wide, 2, ready, and as love is deep, as love is wide, and it covers us. That's the chorus, so same chords. Now here's what we're going to do. You'll do that again on the next chorus. When you get to the very end of the song where it says big, the last chorus on the chart, Greg's just going to add another note in the chord to go up. It just adds a little color to it, makes it a little bigger, a little higher there at the end. So this is the last chorus. 2, ready, and love is wide as love is. That's the change on the choruses. Now we're going to go back to the verse. In a little bit we'll do some close-ups of Greg's hands so you can see those chords, and we'll have him break it down so you can see what notes they are. But for now we're just going to move through sections. Let's go back to the verse. The first half of each verse has a little more of a lead guitar part to it. The second half really kind of goes back to a similar sound to the choruses with high power chords. But the first verse and the second verse are different. This is what the first verse sounds like. So we'll do the stop down, 2, ready. Nothing can tear us from the grip of His mighty love. The only glimpse is vast affection, her whispers of His heart and passion. Power chords there. Now the second verse does something a little different and goes up an octave and plays a similar pattern on the first and second lines. Second verse goes like this. 2, ready. The Father loves and sends His Son. The Son lays down His life for all. So then we're back to those power chords again. We'll break that down in a little bit too. Get up close with the camera so you can see what he's playing. The difference in those two verses. The only other thing that's different on this song is on the top of page 2. The second time we do the chorus, and there's like a section that's a little bit different that goes to the G sharp minor. So what we're going to do is start on His love is sweet, His love is wild, and it's waking hearts to life. That third line on the top of page 2 is where we're going to start. And it goes like this. His love is sweet, His love is wild, and it's waking hearts to life. G sharp minor. Start over. So you saw what Greg was doing there was like an octave part, kind of walking up through that G sharp minor to F sharp to E, kind of walking that up. So we'll break that down a little bit here too. So here are the close-ups, so you can see what Greg's doing. Watch his fingers. So these are the close-ups of Greg's hands on the frets, so you can see how these chords are voiced. So on the intro, we have these high power chords, and they'll sound like this. 2, ready, and... Those are the same chords that are on the chorus. Kind of walk through what those notes are.
Okay, this is an E.
And then you change to.
And then it goes, you add your third finger and go to a B. And just back and forth. Like that.
And that's on the chorus too. So the chorus sounds like this. 2, ready, and. His love is deep, His love is wide, and it covers us. His love is fierce, His love is strong, and it's glorious. Cool. All right, now let's go to the fun part. On the verse. We have a couple of different little lead line things that happen. The first verse goes like this. 2, ready, and nothing can tear us from G sharp minor. The grip of His mighty love. And then back to power chords on that part. The second verse, or do you want to talk through where you're voicing those chords, Greg?
Yeah, this is just a G sharp. Here would be, it's a G sharp turned inside out here, and you get that. And then I'm just laying my finger over the E. And then going to that.
And then that lead line on Mighty Love. So what are those notes?
Okay, we're starting here. This is actually starting on a B flat, second string, 11th fret, and then you get. And then it ends on a B. It ends on a B, just a
cool
4th string B.
Yep. All right. Then we go to the second verse, and it's a little bit different. You're going to do an octave higher on this part. So it'll sound like this. 2, ready. The Father loves and sends His Son. The Son lays down His life for all. Want to walk through that one?
Okay, it's the same lick, just up an octave. So you start on, we're on first string here. And if this is fret 18 if we're in the key of B. And so you use. So it's following the same melody as what you played here. Whoops, not that. So it's the same thing.
That's it. Great. The only other thing that's different then is that walk up on the top of page 2. So, His love is sweet, His love is wild, and it's waking up. We start on the G sharp minor, so let's start right there. His love is sweet. 2, ready, and His love is sweet, His love is wild, and it's waking us to life. Your love is deep, your love is wide. Yeah, from there on out, it's the same chords on the choruses all the way to the end. Why don't you show the octaves, what you're starting on?
On start, here's a G sharp, and here's a G sharp, and you mute the middle note. Just don't have that note sound. And so you have the octave here, G sharp, or yeah, it moves up to the. One fret there, and that's the third of the E chord. And so you just go twice through that, those 3 notes there.
Great. That's it. It's pretty simple. We tried to keep it as basic as possible, but if you're watching what Greg's doing there, you should be able to pick that up as a lead player. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Study those parts. We want to play them the same at every campus so that we get the right color on the songs. And everybody has their part in the band. So Greg and I were just talking about some of the greatest players are the ones that know when not to play and when to play sparse. You know, when to just kind of leave some open spaces for, you have keys, you have acoustic guitar, you have drums and bass, and there's another electric guitar. I mean, there's so much going on, and everybody has their sonic space to live in, and everybody has their part to play. So you don't want to play too much and cover up everybody else. So we're making these parts as simple as possible, so with everybody playing their part together, it sounds amazing. So do what we're doing in the tutorials, and it's going to sound great. So thanks for watching, guys.